One of the most common questions that I get asked both on social media and by our clients is what my DM sales strategy looks like, because as I've shared previously on social media, we've closed hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars in the DMs alone without ever getting on a sales call. So there's three really great methods for DM closing that I'm going to unpack a little bit for you today. I want to preface this by saying each of these different sales strategies is really going to be more effective for different buyer types, but that's a very in-depth topic that we cover in our programs. The first DM closing method that you can use, and you can also tend to kind of combine these, so keep that in mind. You're not always going to just use one or the other, but the first one is I like to call a question close. So this is where you are gently kind of pushing people towards answering their own question. So essentially what you're doing here is you're really probing someone to figure out what it is that they're needing, what their current reality is, what problems are coming up for them, and you really just want them to admit to you that they need your help. You want them to tell you, I need your help, this is what I need, this is what's going on, and they almost close themselves in this scenario, and so you're able to really effectively just move them towards the actual purchase decision by asking them questions and letting them talk themselves into it. This is probably one of the easiest sales tactics that you can do, because if someone has a legitimate problem enough so that they reached out to you, which we talk about this in other pieces of content about how to actually start that sales conversation, but if you've gotten someone to the point where they've decided to actually message you and reach out and inquire about what it is that you offer, they're already aware that they have a problem and they need help. So getting them to just kind of talk themselves through it out loud is incredibly powerful when it comes time to actually close that sale. The second closing technique is very commonly known as the option close. So this is at the end of the sales conversation when you've already chatted through everything and you feel like you don't quite know what to say, but you feel like they're right there on the edge. And so this is a really great way to facilitate the actual investment or the actual sale, because you're not asking them yes or no, do you want to sign up? You're asking them how they want to sign up. So this could look like offering them a pay in full or a payment plan, or one payment plan or another payment plan, or would you like to start this month or next month? Would you like to book your kickoff call for Tuesday or Thursday? So you're not asking people, do you want to sign up? Is this what you want to do? Does that sound good to you? You're just saying, you're obviously going to do this. You're assuming the sale, and so you're giving them two options to choose from instead of yes or no. Next, we're going to talk about my favorite close, which is the hard close, and stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you a little bonus tip about how to actually reactivate a conversation if you get left on read, someone doesn't see your message, etc. If you're waiting and you're not sure how to follow up, this is how you can do that. So let's get into the hard close. There's a ton of different ways that you can word a hard close, but the intention behind a hard close is to really just lay it out for them and give them a final decision and push them to the edge where they either say yes or no. You want to use this, I would say, sparingly, because it is going to be more of a cutthroat approach to sales, but this is really what you want to use when you have somebody who's just been in your DMs asking questions, has constantly been inquiring about different offers that you have, but has never actually made a decision one way or another. They're just wishy-washy back and forth. You see this a lot with amiable buyers that really need help to get to the purchase decision. So when you're dealing with someone like this, you've already brought them through, they've admitted that they need your help, you've already gone through the option close, and they've still kind of been wishy-washy. This is where you pull out a hard close. So a hard close, essentially, you're not giving them an option or another out. You're forcing them to either say yes or no. So this can be done in a variety of ways, but what I will most commonly do is if it's getting to the end of a launch, or I'm filling up spots and I only have a couple left, or if I am just done going back and forth with this person, generally I just call them out. So with this one, you want to make it very clear to the person essentially that if they don't sign up now, they're not going to get another chance, and you want to hold them to that. So if you do get another inquiry, you do get another DM from this person, you should be letting them know that it's not a good fit and just going in the other direction. This is part of maintaining an ethical and integrity-led sales process. If you tell someone that they're going to lose their chance or that this is their last chance, it should truly be their last chance. So again, you want to use this sparingly, or when you know someone's just on the edge and they're ready to sign up and they just need a little push, or if you're wanting to kind of challenge someone because it's clear that they've just been kind of wishy-washy back and forth, and it's kind of a now or never type of thing. So generally the way I go about this, again, you've already had the conversation with them. It's clear that they need this. You need to have made sure that this is a perfect fit for them, and you also need to have made sure that you have actually answered all of their questions about this. You've handled any objections. You've gone through and clearly explained to them what the program is. They know what the price is. They know what the payment plan options are. This is your final resort for when you have laid everything out on the table for them. This is where I essentially say, hey, it's really clear that you need this based off of XYZ of what you've told me, and you need to have XYZ implemented in your business. So I'm going to leave this here. I send them the link. I'm going to leave this here for you, and you have until X amount of time, end of the day, certain hour to join. I know that I'll be seeing you inside, or I can't wait to see you inside. Something like that, where you're assuming the sale, you're giving them that link, you're giving them the payment information, and you're essentially saying, like, it's obvious that you need this. Here's your chance. You have until this amount of time. Here it is. You're like putting the ball fully back in their court, and it's up to them. Now for the little bonus tip that I promised you at the end of the video. So this is something that you can use. It's very, very effective. So you only want to use this once, but this is something you can use when someone's left you on red, ghosted you, you've kind of been having a conversation and you're wanting to follow up with them because you haven't heard back from them for a couple of days. And it's very, very simple. So all you say is, have you given up on this? You don't want to cushion this. You don't want to say, hey, so-and-so, blah, 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 was thinking about you, right? You don't want to cushion this blow at all. You just want to say, have you given up on this? This is super effective. They'll either tell you yes or no. Yes, I'm ready to move forward. No, I'm not. Yes, I have this question. They're not going to leave you on red because of the phrasing of this. So it's very, very effective for you to just get your answer one way or another. If you're curious about exact scripts for what to say in these different types of closes, if you're wondering about how to facilitate these conversations, and you're curious for more information about what specific buyer types you should be using these different types of closes on, jump over to our website, leaningmedia.org, where you can get all the details about how to get this information from us. If you found this video valuable, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.